Fala galera, bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui do canal. E esse vídeo aqui vai ser um vídeo informativo, onde eu trouxe meu coach, meu treinador, que é um doutor em fisioterapia, o Justin Shoemaker, para dar umas dicas para vocês de treinos de tríceps. Ele tem um tríceps monstruoso, aí a galera sempre comenta, então eu resolvi fazer um vídeo com ele sobre isso, passando umas dicas muito valiosas que eu aposto que vocês não conheciam. Então mais ou menos isso, a introdução vai ser bem curta, só deixa aquele like e se inscreve no canal se você curtiu o vídeo, que eu tenho certeza que você vai curtir. E é isso aí, comenta mais sugestões para eu fazer com o meu coach, com o meu treinador, que ele é um cara muito inteligente e sabe bastante. Então tamo junto e curte aí o vídeo.
What's up guys, Justin from Feathered Fitness here. It's been a long time coming. This video that Kyle and I have been talking about doing for a while, it's going to be on how to effectively build your triceps. So, a couple key things you want to think about. First thing you want to think about is making sure that you're pressing heavily and effectively. What I mean by that is bench press, probably overhead press, incline press, and maybe some dumbbell variations. That's going to lay the foundation not only for big chest and shoulders, but also for well-developed triceps. From there, what you're going to want to do is hit the triceps muscle in a few different angles. The reason being is that the tricep is made up of 3 different muscles, obviously, the name triceps. They attach in different areas on the scapula and the humerus, which means they have slightly different actions. So, you're going to want to hit it from 3 different ways. One of those ways is going to be with just a normal press down. The other is going to be with some sort of overhead variation, and the third is going to be with a kickback. So the first exercise I'm going to show you guys how to do is the triceps press down. One of the key exercises in building massive triceps. So one thing that most people don't think about when doing the triceps press down is bringing your elbows forward slightly. Typically what you see is a lot of people just keeping their elbows locked by their side and doing this. And that's good and that's okay, but that's not going to fully contract the triceps as best as you can. So one thing you want to think about is bringing that elbow forward slightly and back, because one of the actions of the triceps muscle is to extend the shoulder as well as extend the elbow. So let me show you how it's effectively done. Another thing you're going to want to think about is putting your thumb on top of the bar, so you're not getting too grippy, using too much forearms, things like that. So elbows by your side, let them come forward slightly and then down. Forward slightly and then down. Another thing to think about is you don't want your shoulders to come forward rounded like this, because A, that's just not healthy for your shoulders, and B, you want your scapulas retracted to fully hit the triceps again. So starting position looks like this, shoulders nice and back, elbows are going to come forward slightly, just like that. So the second variation that I like to do is going to be an overhead triceps press down. The reason we do this, as discussed before, is because of where the triceps attaches onto the scapula, so you can fully hit all 3 heads of the tricep. So how this one is done is very similar to the press down, it's just the overhead version. Always like to keep the thumbs over top of the bar so you're not gripping too much, using too much forearm. Step out slightly. And with this variation as well, you're going to want to make sure that the shoulder is involved. It's not just locked like this and you're only extending the elbows, because the triceps does more than just extend the elbows. It extends the shoulder, and I think that's the key with this movement as well. So you're going to want to bring the shoulders back slightly and then extend the elbows. Back slightly, extend the elbows. Making sure that your wrist isn't getting too loose this way. You want to keep it nice and neutral, nice and rigid. Just like that. Doing it this way with getting a little bit of shoulder extension is going to allow you to feel it a little bit higher up here into the triceps. Many of you guys are just feeling it down here. That's all you're getting because all you're doing is extending your elbows. You need to make sure with all of the variations that you're extending the shoulder as well. So the third movement is going to be a kickback. There's a couple different variations you can utilize. One of those is going to be with the dumbbell as seen here. Another way I like to do it is on the cable machine so you can get constant tension through the entire movement. The key with the dumbbell kickback is also key with a lot of the other movements is you're going to want to get the shoulder involved slightly with a little bit of extension to fully contract the triceps. So you're going to start here, a little bit of shoulder extension, keeping that wrist nice and rigid and solid. Elbow stuck by your side. Something that you'll see a lot of guys do, even if they're doing press downs with a rope or kickbacks with the dumbbell, is they'll rotate their arm like this. But you guys got to remember that the action of the triceps is to extend the elbow and to extend the shoulder. It's not to rotate the arm. So you're really not getting any more activation or any more contraction of the triceps by rotating the arm. So that's something to think about.
E por último, o exercício mais importante se você realmente quer aumentar o tamanho do seu tríceps e desenvolver ele muito bem é o supino com a pegada fechada. Galera, quando a gente fala pegada fechada, não é uma pegada super fechada onde você está encostando uma mão na outra. É simplesmente uma coisa pouca ali, talvez um palmo mais fechado do que sua pegada normal do supino. O mais interessante aqui é você ver a posição dos cotovelos, fechar ele mais um pouquinho, tá? Não precisa ser completamente do seu lado do corpo, mas fecha ele um pouquinho mais do que você fecharia para o supino e simplesmente realiza o movimento completamente, estendendo o cotovelo. É assim que a gente vai querer trabalhar bem o tríceps. E por quê, né? Porque o supino, talvez com a pegada fechada, etc. A composição do tríceps é uma das mais diferentes assim dos outros músculos. É uma que tem mais fibras tipo 2, né? 65 a 70% do nosso tríceps tem as fibras de contração rápida, que são aquelas que vão responder melhor a um treinamento com o quê? Repetição mais baixa e carga mais alta. E nesse exercício a gente consegue usar cargas mais altas e dar aquele efeito que a gente chama de inglês de overload the muscle, né? Sobrecarregar o músculo. Então aí faça repetições de 6 a 8 para esse exercício, um pouco mais pesado, e não deixem de fazê-lo se você realmente quer ter o tríceps do Justin. É isso aí e fique com o resto do vídeo.
Alright guys, that's it for the video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Kyle's putting out a lot of good information, a lot of high quality content, especially as of late, so make sure you follow him. If you want to see some more information from me, what you can do is go to my Instagram. It's @featheredfitness. Posting a lot of new stuff on there, a lot of good content I think, so I think you guys will enjoy it. Again, thanks for watching.